10 seconds remaining.
Draft. Let's do it.
Radiant team ban. LFY's turn to ban.
Welcome back to my final cast of the night, but still lots more Dota to be played. We've got 2 streams going for the rest of the evening. It's myself and Winter here. Gods will take over and join Winter for the rest of the way. And then over on twitch.tv/ODPixel. So I don't think anyone's actually eliminated yet, but let's cast Infamous versus LFY. I'm LD. I'm joined here by Winter, hopefully. If he hasn't abandoned me yet.
No, I already finished lunch. What took you so long?
What did you eat?
Rice.
Just rice. That's all. Tofu and rice. Sounds awful, man. Where's the pork? Where's the chicken? Oh, okay. That sounds good. You've never cooked for me, you know?
Dude! First band Razor, first face Razor.
The respect? I mean, it's like Omni Knight is like the only core that we see banned in the first phase.
No, it's LFY, dude.
Yeah.
They understand how the enemy counters them now.
The counter to super, yeah. Dragon Knight second pick incoming?
Nah, they're just gonna chill.
5 seconds remaining.
And pick. He has, what, 3 to 4 heroes remaining. I mean, actually, he plays like, I think 5 heroes. He plays Timber, Bristleback, Death Prophet, Dragon Knight, and Medusa. Like, that's 5.
I'm sure he plays more.
Yeah, there's something, I mean, for the team, for this team. Co-op and
it's not just like. Yeah, it's not just like those are the only heroes super plays. It's like the whole team plays around him on those heroes too.
His Shadow Fiend, Co-op, and Park are like not so good for the team. Or for himself, either way.
It's not good for anyone. But this hero is good for everyone on LGD FY, and that is the Earth Spirit of Afu. Infamous, going to the Sand King Death Prophet early here, so they get some good team fight of their own.
Earth Spirit is disgusted by Death Prophet. You want to be on the same team with Death Prophet. You don't want to be on the opposite team.
10 seconds remaining.
Well, he's gonna have to deal with that. Come to terms with it.
Yeah, you know why? Because you can't roll on her in the mid lane.
Because of the siphon, you mean?
Yeah, you don't want to roll on her, and you want to be.
Unless the siphons have been used, I guess.
Yeah, but you want to be on the same team because it's easy for those 2 to kill the mid hero.
There's a lot of slow, a lot of control between the 2 of them.
And A is great against the DP. The burst and the life drain is not used. Life drain is not going to be useful.
Yeah, we'll see if they grab that defensive support. You know, I guess the healers are kind of out of the question. Maybe a Shadow Demon, a Dazzle.
Shadow Demon, Dazzle, Oracle.
Do you really want an Oracle though with the AA?
Terrorblade forehead. I sunder you, bro.
The take one for the team strat.
I mean, Terrorblade DP is great together. Long cooldown, but great together. Great sieging partners. Partners in crime. They ban out the corp.
Infamous trying to cage Super.
I mean, I'm sure he doesn't want to play co-op.
Yeah, he's probably secretly happy about that.
He's gonna play Dragon Knight or something. Medusa, Dragon Knight. They take out the Oracle, which is a very good pickup for them against the AA, and go with the DP. But they're gonna get something, yeah. Like we talk about 3 heroes: Oracle, Dazzle, and Shadow Demon. If they want to save, they're gonna get one of them.
They definitely can't ban them all, so they'll ban the Beastmaster instead. Looking for the map control hero to be taken away.
I think
Radiant team
he's gonna be. Okay, wait. I was gonna say he's gonna be Bear Rider, but they ban out Bear Rider.
Interesting.
Because they need a hero that can like initiate. Like you generally want the Earth Spirit to cut into the fight. You know, like someone starts the fight, and then Earth
10
Spirit rolls in.
seconds remaining.
After the fight has started, then you get like a really good stun, a silence,
5
and a
seconds
good magnetize.
remaining.
That's the dream scenario for Earth Spirit.
What's the nightmare scenario? Death Prophet.
The nightmare scenario is he's the only one being on the. He's the only initiator on his team. then he has to like. If you have a dagger, then fine. Maybe you can stun 2 heroes, then the fight starts. But most of the Earth Spirit players, like, if you want to get like a really good combo off, you want someone else to start the fight. Then you can go in at a perfect time.
LFY's turn to pick.
And they'll grab the Shaman for Infamous, so they get some heavy push with these two, but still no real like reliable initiator. I guess just the SK.
Radiant team
I like Clockwork now for them. For
Ooh.
LG, for LFY, for
This.
the offlane. This is
The
their carry.
tiny.
Yeah, their carry.
I guess
I
that's
guess good
one
lanes.
of Monet's other most played heroes after the Gyro, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to think why
10
he picked
seconds
Tiny here.
remaining.
I think he just wants, like I said, the burst. Because against DP, you want to have like high
5
burst.
Burst the
heroes,
DP, yeah.
so you can kill her. I mean,
we
Infamous looks more like they're gonna like do like a push strat with Luna again, like something along those lines. They're gonna be trying to group up and push. With a tight Underlord, I think tight and Underlord are really good against Tiny because of the damage reduction. Tiny has very high damage.
Well, late game secured for Infamous.
Greedy hero though. Like for.
How do you play the Enigma? Like, how would you expect them to run it offlane? Or
AFK offlane, deny creep, farm Midas, then get big blink BKB. Yeah,
5
refresher,
seconds
auto recall.
remaining.
and then fight, you know, just
Or you want to be the puppy Enigma. Mac pipe, Crimson Guard, no dagger. Fight. No Midas. But on the offlane, I don't think people have done that. That's mostly like in the past when you run a jungling position wall support.
LFY. They've got their supports, they've got their carry, they'll be looking for a mid and offlaner here.
That's why I don't really like the Enigma offlane so much. Like with DP, if you're a DP shaman, you're gonna push. You want someone to buy mech and pipe for your team. Or whatever, like all the aura items, Crimson Guard. Then you just group up and you fight. Enigma is also a group up hero, but he's way more greedy and you don't really want to buy the team items if you can. You want to be more selfish, you know, with the BKB, Octarine Core, Refresher, Dagger.
These 3 that really need the farm.
I still think Clockwork can be good for LGD. They have the Clock AA combo, Clock offlane, and then Clock is fine alone. Clock's really good against DP and Shadow Shaman and Enigma, 3 of them.
Anyone else that you would consider?
There's still Night Stalker if you want to.
Radiant team ban.
Oh, Doom.
Doom is greedy.
It's pretty hard to run in on this Infamous lineup.
But Doom is it's great against it works both ways against DPs, right? It's great against DP if you doom him before he clicks his R button, but if he already has his R button and Spirit Siphon out, then dooming him becomes like whatever. Yeah. Then you want to doom the Enigma maybe. I mean I see the idea here for the doom.
LFY's turn to ban.
And he's also gonna have more kill potential in the lane. Like recently, people have been like skipping the Devour. They go for the Blade plus the Scorch up early, so you can actually kill the supports easily if there's a rotation from say the Spirit.
LFY's turn to pick.
A sniper removed by Infamous. That would have been pretty greedy. Sniper Tiny Doom.
Yeah, but Sniper is like a good matchup against the DP because you don't want to fight near her. You want to fight away from her.
Alright, so Super Dragon Knight now. It seems like a pretty awful Dragon Knight game.
5 seconds remaining.
But his DP is already picked. His Razor
Radiant
is
team
banned.
pick.
Silencer.
Oh, all right. Look at this, Winter. This is the hate on Enigma parade.
Yep. I think he's playing the silencer. I think.
Mid silencer, yeah, I would imagine. Pretty good against DP, right?
Yeah. Good against Sanking.
10
Enigma.
seconds remaining.
That's actually a really good pick.
But can
Right.
they run it comfortably? That will be the question.
I don't know that. Never seen that before.
Luna, choose
Infamous, they'll round it out with a Luna. So, I mean, both lineups on the greedier side, but...
Why they so greedy, man?
But
So
hey, if
greedy.
they're both greedy, then neither is greedy, right? It all balances out.
Oh, then I remember the quote I said to you before about the NA team buying Midas. Yeah, when someone buys a Midas, you don't punish, you don't push the towers. You buy another Midas.
You buy 2 Midas. There you go.
Oh, back in the day. So how many Midas are we gonna see this game? Probably just one. I think on Enigma. I don't think anyone else wants to buy the Midas. Silencer maybe if he's snowballing. Hey, wait, what? It's this can't be right.
What can't be right?
Super's playing A.
Mid AA?
Don't ask me. Does he win the lane against TP? What's the idea?
prepare for battle.
I mean... Yeah, that is interesting. I thought it would be a mid silencer.
Which makes more sense. Let's just reserve judgment until after the game. I don't know.
No, let's immediately judge. That's my calling card. We'll see how it pans out. Definitely some unconventional stuff happening here. Infamous and LFY fighting to be in the top 4 and get to go to the playoffs, which will be happening tomorrow. Single limb, all BO3. So only a couple games, only a couple matches you have to take in order to end up with some
Oh,
heavy
first
pro
blood.
circuit points.
30 seconds
First
to
blood. They got the ward. Easy the ward.
You made me panic, dude. I'm like, oh my god, am I really missing a kill? I've got like 8 heroes on the minimap. I hate you so much right now.
Are you not even looking at the heroes? No one is near anyone. How is that supposed
I know. That's why I was panicking, because I'm like, I don't see anything. You're evil, Winter. You're an evil man.
I mean, they really killed the ward. I wasn't kidding. I wasn't lying.
Yeah, I mean, I saw the sentry go down, but first blood is... That is an important thing not to miss. Oh, they're gonna try to stop Inflame here, going for the little creep pole. He does
Problem.
Scorched
Boots,
Earth.
Scorched Earth.
Easy so far. I'll take some damage, but Lucent Beam, auto attacks,
Oh,
heads
he
to
took
the
Lucent
left
Beam.
instead. Not gonna be able to kill him without the help of the Shaman. Lucent Beam again, and the Shackles. Oh, that hurts. Off lane, Doom!
What?
Oh, they go.
Okay, that's worth. I'm sure that's worth because they used all their mana on Sand King. They used all their mana on the Luna, and the creep is at the tower. This is worth. I'm sure this is worth for the Doom.
And they've got a big wave coming in now.
Yeah, and the first blow was on, not on the Luna, right? Who was it?
Not just that, they missed like that entire dire first wave, it looks like. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that actually seems like a big win for LFY.
In
if they
the
can-
you know in the new patch right now, sometimes killing is not so good. Controlling them is better than killing them. Like you control the creep wave and you deny the creeps. It's better than getting the first blood. Cause you
Wow.
get the first blood, right? It's like what 300 gold. Then the enemy offlane gets like what 2 wave of creeps of XP, even if he doesn't get all the farm.
I guess they can buy a bunch of clarity potions, you know? Go for another kill.
They have one on Shaman. Oh, Sand King didn't have one. Oh yeah, because he used the clarity to get the third stun off just now. He stunned the Doom 3 times. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
That's crazy. They used what? 3 loosened beams, 3 stuns,
No,
and the shackles.
because he was trying to give the kill to the Luna, and the Luna didn't want to take the. He couldn't get the kill. Then he had to use another stun.
Yeah, the Luna, they could have gone off one more auto attack with him, I guess.
Yeah, he was a nice guy.
But yeah, let's see how this mid lane works out. It is the Cold Feet level 1. They have like Afu in the neighborhood, I guess, to try and set up, and it is a Crypt Swarm for Pepito, but level 2 coming any second now, so he'll have that Spirit Siphon if they dive him. How do you feel about the lanes aside from the First Blood?
Good for LFY. They don't have to babysit the Tiny because he's against an Enigma. Enigma can keep like pulling the creeps back with the deny. But Tiny is fine, you know, because you can kill the Eidolons very quickly with the Tree Grab. And they are gonna just focus on look at this, man.
He's farming them.
3-man mid.
And
oh,
now they are tri-laning mid. They roll in, they try to go. Afu, Cold Feet, not gonna proc. Still good damage done. Afu will pay with his life, but they get the mid kill.
He messed up. He didn't like put the storm when he rolled in, so he.
Meanwhile, bottom, Doom also taken down. So 2 cores brought down in a matter of seconds here.
Creep is going to push up. 3, 4. Okay, that's not so good for the Doom.
Yeah, level
Enigma.
2.5.
Enigma, -2. Haha.
Alright, that was helpful. Caught the tail end of that. Thank you, Winter.
You're welcome.
But they are invading the jungle. They're really not like feeling like they have to help this Doom. He'll be fine on his own.
I mean,
they can just
Doom,
gank mid,
Doom
gank top.
Doom and Enigma is like pretty much self-sufficient. Doom is like, yeah, as long as you get the pull at level 1, you pull the creep wave behind, then you'll be Gucci. Because if you don't get the pull, then you'll struggle as Doom. So the supports are free to do whatever they want now.
Oh, they're baiting him with the courier. Oh, Inflame, he wanted it. Burrow, couple auto attacks, shackles as well, and another death. That's 3. It's starting to be a lot of deaths.
This Luna has second point in the blessing. 1-0-2 build.
Rolling in again, off the mark though, Afu. Not able to connect. They're still trying to gank with the Silencer Earth Spirit.
DP has 16 last hits, so DP is still okay in this lane. DP is 16, Luna is also 50. I would say they're winning two lanes, and top lane, even though Enigma is losing to the Tiny, but it's an Enigma, you know, it's like you don't really care.
I mean, compare the 2 offlaners. He's already 4 and change, Doom just barely level 3.
Yeah,
pretty
Infamous
big
is actually winning
advantage.
the early game a lot.
Like, what's the adjustment here? Do you stop ganking, just go back to pulling,
Yeah.
change up the lanes?
I think they're moving around too many heroes. I feel like this Silencer right here, he should be pulling. The first attempt was fine, but then he should be like focusing on pulling and getting levels, and only one person should roam, like the Earth Spirit.
Nicely done by Old Stinger. He's gonna scout with the Eidolon, but he does see this coming, but in comes the tree toss, and I just don't know if they have the catch. They're gonna chuck the Earth Spirit forward. That's one way to do it. And now Earth Spirit, Avalanche, Tiny getting it done, and another +2 for DDC, so I guess it works out. Meanwhile, mid, Infamous also looking to dive. It's on to Super. If he just moves a little bit to the south, should be an easy kill, and they're just gonna commit for it. Burrow Strike, Spirit Siphon, Shackles, and Afu, he misses completely on the kick.
Oh, what is wrong? His Earth Spirit is like, he missed so far.
That never happens.
So far he missed like 3 stuns already, and he missed the roll twice. Okay,
It's very uncharacteristic for him, you know.
He's tilted, like he's having a bad time. Happens. I have never seen him miss like easy stuns and rolls.
Infamous gonna start stacking up the Ancients here. A Cell, getting some extra gold ready for the Luna later on.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Infamous off to a great start right now. 2 lanes, I would say 2 lanes won. Enigma is getting what he can. Still getting good levels and XP, like some farm.
Oh, another death for Inflame. This is hard to keep track of, and meanwhile, Enigma maybe gonna get punished, but he's near the shrine. Tough kill, a Cell's coming in. They commit a lot. They really want to bring this Enigma down. Even the Sand Kid joining the fray. They shackle up the Tiny. He's still dropping low. They will finish him off. The Ancients want to be a part of the action too. Schofield heading south, but there's a good rolling boulder by Afu. Coming back into this fight a little bit. No more mana on the Tiny. He'll make it away. Inflame has died 4 times. The Enigma 3. But they're not committing as much to Inflame now as what's being sent at this Enigma, and it's really allowing Infamous to get ahead. There's the Rolling Boulder. There's the Smash. Cold Feet as well. That's the combo that you expect from LFY, and this time an easy kill.
I think it's worse for the Enigma, the trade-off, because he's losing int.
Death number 5? This is death number 5, I believe, Winter. And no bounty run either. Alright, this bottom lane's not working.
It's okay, he's not losing int like the Enigma. Every death Enigma.
They're playing the long con. Wait for their 5 position silencer to carry the game. He's already got 10 in, so
I mean, technically,
he just might do it.
Silencer is a hero that has infinite scaling.
That's very true. Excellent point. This type of logic has won many a game. I mean, they're still mid. They're just camping the ever-living crap out of Pepita here. Scan is going to find Inflame. Might be death number 6 coming soon. They roll in. They get that jump off on the DP. They kill him off again.
Plus 12 at 7 minutes. Whoa, what a game.
He's almost getting 2 in a minute right now. Not too shabby.
He has 44 int. Let's see on the other heroes.
Inflame. Oh, he might turn this one around. He gets up the Scorched Earth. He runs back in. Infernal Blade coming through. Super in the vicinity. And now the Boulder Smash wildly off the mark, but rolls in anyway. They get the Troll Trap. They get the kill. That's another +2, I do believe. Up to 14. Yeah, it's almost to a minute at this point. 2-hero Burrow. Good silence on the Luna. Has the Eclipse ready, but not going to see a great opportunity to use it. Inflame needs to get out now. AA down, so that's a core. A key kill lost, and they might lose more. No Scorched Earth. Few more auto attacks, and that is death number 6. He's almost died once per minute.
And Silencer has 2 int per minute.
Does that cancel out the Doom feeds? I mean, he's level 4, Enigma is level 7, and I think your cackle says it all, Winter.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, is he gonna die again? Oh,
Death numbers. Okay, now they're like, we're just gonna put the real carry bottom. You know, Doom, you can feed. DDC will get some gold. It'll be fine.
No, not the goal. It's the int.
And the int. We'll get both.
The int is the priority here. Know your priorities.
I mean, Doom is a comeback hero. You know, he's got pretty good ability to get more gold later on in the game, so this is not all lost for LFY. It's still a very even game as much as we're ragging on Inflame.
That's what Carl said. He made a point about heroes that can actually generate more gold out of, the game, like Track. Those are heroes that are really good, he says now.
Alchemist.
Yeah, Alchemist.
Well, I mean, he might be biased as an OG player, though.
I mean, Carl.
Oh, I thought you said Carl.
Oh, no. I mean, Cinder Melons.
Okay. Doom is ready. So maybe this time will be the time. Monet coming in. Oh, they want to fight now. Looking for the punish. You're gonna chuck DDC forward.
+2! Give me the +2! No, +2!
He's got it! DDC! Oh, it was.
Oh, no!
Oh, no, he didn't.
You jinx! You
hit the stick. The power of the stick.
And he didn't get in range for the Sand King into. Oh.
Report DDC. Here comes old Stinger, though. Oh, Doom's ready. Gets the Doom off immediately. The Eidolon's blocking him, though. Oh, the struggle continues. Oh, sad Doom. Sad boy.
I think this game is just not meant to be for this Doom. Oh no, the Tiny. Where's your status resist?
It's all falling apart here for Alpha. Oh, gets off a good avalanche. That nicely done, but still. Malphus coming in from distance, Ice Blast, wild miss. Afu to the rescue, perhaps with the 2-hero kick. The ward strap, the hate for Monet. He says, screw it, man, I'm going down and you're going with me. Gets the 2 kills. DDC up to 18 in 10.5 minutes into the game, but he is probably going to pay now As Schofield locks him down with the burrow, they get the follow-up, so 2 for 2 overall.
Bro,
But Eclipse was
man.
committed, wards were committed.
He got 4 in, yeah, and then Vods, Black Hole, Eclipse, all 3 out. That was surely worth.
And surely they're going to try to take a fight now. Afu just waiting in the wings.
Oh, Papita, the Doom, 7 death. Okay, no, he can't reach. It's all your fault, you know.
The dying has
Every time I
slowed
see
down.
the Doom gone on, then I think of the next death. Oh, it's number 7 now.
Middle tower is under attack.
I thought you meant you think of me. It's like
I'm not gonna
ready
think
to
of
be
you.
sad again. Yeah.
Why would I think of you? Out of
I don't know.
so many people, you? You are not the apple of my life.
So overall, Winter, even game. You know, look at the gold, the experience. It's a pretty minimal advantage for Infamous. LFY are about to grab the first tower, it seems. How do you feel? Like, if you're either two, is there an advantage here? Is there?
Not really, though. I think it's quite even, the game. I feel like maybe I would side the LFY's lineup more because they have the 2-man the silencer, which are going to be really good later. But then again, I feel Infamous is stronger now if they can put their act together, like push together with the DPLT and the Black Hole. It's very easy for them
rolled in.
to
DDC might not have expected that.
I mean, it's easier for Infamous to achieve get objectives right now with their lineup. As long as they play with their cooldowns, they should be able to get towers fairly easier than LFY.
Yeah, they've got the wards up again. Acel looking to make a move here on Inflame, coming from the trees. Will he get off the Scorched Earth? No. Shackled. Held in position with the Global to counter, and now he's going in. He's got the Doom ready. Infernal Blade on Acel, but this time he saves it.
That guy does not look like a guy who has died 6 times.
He runs in and just smacks them.
Oh, okay. He's dead, number 7 now.
Oh, you jinxed him, Winter. How could you know? The backup's coming in. Tiny's there with the club. They need to burst him. Ice Blast, perfect by the AA. Locks down Pepito. They'll club him up. They do lose the Doom. They're going to lose more. Now the Eclipse as well. Monet tanking this. DDC up to plus 22, but also sad times for Monet. And this is where you need the AA to like actually be able to fight, but he's just not that type of hero. So they're going to lose 4 in the end. Infamous, clean up. 2 for 4.
Oh well, that fight was a bit, it's not so clean for Infamous. Because the Sand King, he did not have mana for the stun epicenter. Otherwise, I think the fight would have been way cleaner because there was no global at that point. Stun epi, kill the Doom first. But they're still gonna get towers, so like I said, it's easier for them to get objectives with their heroes, just their advantage of their lineup. And tower down, fight 1, great exchange for Infamous.
Yeah, they're getting the objectives as you mentioned, and LFY still kind of waiting for their opening. We do see a Shadow Blade on Moneno though.
Bro, their objective is +2.
+2 in gold. I do like Inflame's item selection, by the way. He's like, you know, I'm dying a lot. Let me just rush a BKB here. They're gonna keep on going on me, but then I can spring the trap. Oh, Monet. Easy opening. Starts off. Ava. Toss. Quick kill. So he can be the space creator now, at least for any of these wandering solo heroes.
Yep,
Lots of squishy targets this game.
He needs his status resist up. There's so many stuff that he can actually deal with, like a lot of small spells. Level 2 ulti.
Just grabs it now. I mean, he can solo kill almost everyone at the moment.
With Ice
Shadow
Blast,
Blade.
anyone.
Yeah.
I think
Sand King. Ava. Toss. Club needs a little more. Loses the tree though, but while that was happening, they do grab a cell in the mid lane. Super. Doing well. And LFY, you know, as much as some of these fights have looked rough and were in Flame struggled, they are getting the kills they need to stay in this game.
Oh, top lane, they have only 3 heroes here. This is not good for Infamous if they don't get out.
They're really committing. Afu diving deep, gets off the 2-hero boulder smash, gets off the silence, gets off the magnetize, then the global comes through. No chance for the turnaround play from Stinger, but they don't finish him. They try to go for the Luna as well. Do they get either? They get both. They end an unstoppable streak.
Bro, 28.
He's still almost to a minute. He's like just short. That's crazy.
That was really bad. Like, that's the thing about Infamous, right? They make these kind of mistakes. Like there was no reason for them to push top anymore. They lost a hero mid. The Shaman went down. Sand King, he even showed himself bottom. Like he farmed the creeps. So it gives the information that there can only be 3 heroes top for Infamous. So LFI just runs at them, and what can you do?
Yeah, it seems like the map control is kind of like shifting LFI's way with the help of his Tinies. And again, on a little raiding mission, looking for Schofield. He probably tries to wait out the sandstorm. We've got a few seconds.
He needs to hit out the Shadow Blade.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to. I don't see an Ice Blast coming in. Just goes for the Avalanche. The toss. Oh, there's the Ice Blast, but Sand King burrows, heads to the north. Oh, the Catapult! Almost enough to finish him off. They try to turn this around, though. Kataro coming in. The Urn deployed. That should be the death of Schofield. Boulder Smash missing. Burrow Strike also missing, but the Urn, that does not miss. Been an interesting game, Winter.
A fun game.
Interesting game.
Are we gonna make a bet about how much that Silencer is gonna steal this game?
I'm gonna bet 60 total. Is that low? He's already got 28. I think 60 is about right.
60 is actually reasonable. I think 50. 60 is too much.
Okay.
By the end of the game.
Radiant's bottom tower is
You always were a coward.
What? 65.
Oh yeah, I called you out. Now look how quickly you change your tune. I mean, Infamous is definitely playing scared though. Like you can see, they have to stick together. There's just too many easy solo kills for the Tiny and the AA combo. So like LFY are just winning this map control game.
Yeah, the sentries is not like. Remember the sentries that Soneko plays earlier when they were against the Invis? Those are the kind of sentries you want. Like look at the map. They're Radiant. There's 3 entrances. There's only 1 entrance with a sentry here. All the entrances should be covered, because otherwise the Tiny is just gonna walk in and you can't see. And you wanna have a sentry plus observer, so that you can see it. If you have a sentry there and you don't have an ops, then you don't see him coming in. If you don't have a hero there.
Such a big investment though, having to buy all that.
That's how you play position 5, dude. You will never understand because you're a freaking farmer.
No, I'm not saying he should do it. I'm just saying, you know, it feels like that's already a victory for LFY.
Yeah, but whatever, it's better than you losing heroes. I'd rather be poor as a plus 5 than my core dying. I'm not a, selfish player like some, Ricer talking to me now.
Oh my god, you listen to you, you're like a nagging wife. You're not wrong though. So Yasha comes out from Monet.
That's what I tell my wife all the time.
Son. You tell her that you're like a nagging wife?
No, I tell her you're not wrong. Are you dumb?
No. Okay. Yeah. You want to stay married, that's good, Winter. Here they go, jumping onto a cell, they find the Shaman in the river. And they kill the Shaman in the river. BKB comes out. Eclipse is ready, but who do you use that Eclipse on? They Doom up the DP. The Doom stands his ground, beats her into submission, gets the kill, inflamed. He shows that 1 and 7, well, those are just numbers. And this is Dota, baby. Toss comes through, Luna dead as well. Some big ults blown there. And LFY take a convincing fight.
Don't even need global. Sure.
They still have the global silence. There's still a black hole ready as well.
Yeah, I think the global is just reserved for that, at this point.
It's gonna be hard if you're the Enigma.
Oh, what the heck is he buying? He's buying drums on Enigma? Are you serious? I mean, I understand the quote that someone told me before. You can't go wrong with drums.
But
wrong.
But you can go wrong in this case, you feel.
Okay, he bought dagger. Fine. I don't think he can afford the drums anymore, based on how the game's going now. After that fight. Maybe if they somehow won that fight, I would say, that's okay, he got the drums, but no.
SNY out for Monet. Meanwhile, as you mentioned, the Blink for the Enigma. We'll check our full item progression here. Luna, very standard. Got the Manta picked up. Probably working towards that Hurricane Pike next. Blink coming for Doom soon. And, oh, they hit Paydirt. Scant comes through, finds Mr. Schofield, and Likely to be a very sad king soon. Ice Blast, no, never mind, off the mark, blinks into the trees, has the TP, should be out of there.
Not sure what you're watching that you think the Sand King would die.
Well, they thought he would die. That's why they're ganking him, buddy.
They missed the. I mean, not exactly missed, but he got. I think he still got rooted when he power strike away from the Atos, but they didn't damage him, so he was able to blink out after the root.
Let's talk about the mid AA a little bit. Do you like how it's performed so far? What do you want to see out of him moving forward?
One game is not enough. I mean, it's okay. I think I've seen it before from Navi a few times. I was always never impressed by it. I mean, this is like the better scenario that they have two heroes that are actually three heroes that are always looking for kills. You know, like I think you would treat him like a Sunstrike, like an Invoker. You want to have those heroes that run around, try to kill, and then you drop a Ice Blast, and you get rich that way.
Monet is hunting, finds Schofield, Ava coming through. They've got the Doom in position, the Ice Blast flying out as well, but they don't want to overcommit for that kill. And meanwhile, well, Infamous, they're committing for towers. Drop the wards. Tier 2 should fall. Well, will it be a deny by DDC is the question. No chance.
You're losing. He's 30 now. He's 30 short of your 60 bet.
It's a long game, okay? You know?
If they win another 1-2 fights, the game will be over. Come on.
It's not over until the throne dies, Winter. It's called Defense of the Ancients, not defense of the Tier 2 tower.
It's not over until the fat lady sings. That's what you should say.
There's no fat lady though. Who's the fat lady in this game? Enigma? I don't think Enigma's a lady.
DP.
She's just ugly. She's not fat.
Okay, Luna.
It's not a lady.
Come on, it's just an expression from opera.
Are you a regular opera goer?
No, but when the opera is over, the fat lady sings, and then everyone knows the opera is ending. That's
how would you know? How would you know if you've never gone though?
Because it's general knowledge.
Oh, so bad place for a shaman to be, and an easy 32 as DDC rushes towards that 60 hit.
He's trying to keep you, you know, feeling good with your bet.
What did you I like honestly wasn't even listening. I was just looking at items, and then my brain slowly heard what he said. I'm done even trying to defend myself against your vicious insults. Brutal.
So they're gonna hold the tower here. Okay, he actually clicked. I heard a magnetize somewhere.
I've first been a little more on point. Some good boulder smashes, but definitely not his best Earth Spirit game.
Yep. So right now they want to take care of the lanes, push out, and try to look for. Actually, maybe not though. They can't really rush fast enough with their heroes. They're actually very slow at doing rush. Yeah, I think they can't. They don't even have a medallion, so they're gonna have to push towers and take team fights with this BKB on Doom.
Infamous, several TPs towards that pit.
Infamous can take the rush with their heroes easily.
They got the wards, they got the gem on Schofield. They might just be thinking about that rush.
I still think Infamous can actually still, like, it's not that difficult for them to win a team fight. They just need to have BKB on this
Luna
and TP. I think all of them you want to get BKB, even though it's against a Doom and a Silencer. But you still want to get a BKB, and you want to let
Kataro does not like that item. Kataro is going Lincoln Sphere
he's the last item BKB guy. I mean, Lincoln is okay this time because of the Doom.
Yeah.
The last time I remember was like Yep. Pretty much, I think what they want to do is like they want to get BKBs and then try to use the Sand King or the Shaman. Oh, there goes your int, bro. You want to use the Sand King and the Shaman to try and start the fight, force the global, and then it gives your Enigma the time to BKB Black Hole.
Meanwhile, there goes your Shaman. The Black Hole coming through. It's only on one, and the silence to cancel it by Afu, but he'll pay with his life for that. So 2 supports for a Shaman. But big ults committed by both teams. Or actually, sorry, no, really only by Infamous.
And by the way, Sand King has a gem. Oh, he's gonna find Super. Super's dead. Bye-bye.
Tower deny. Burrow not worth it. Super. That is a core AA hitting the deck, and now Infamous.
What the heck? That was so rude. You see what he did? Holy shit! He dropped item in front of him. What the fuck?
This is like par for the course for Infamous. This is their bread and butter.
Who was the guy? It wasn't the guy who like wanted to break. Oh, that was HFN from another team. Oh fuck, this guy. So rude. I mean, he dropped his stick, you know, so that was not an expensive item.
Yeah, a real man would, you know, drop like a butterfly or something.
No, drop his. Come on, he has dagger, tranquils, and stick. He would have dropped his dagger.
Well, in any case, they get the tier 2. So, Infamous making some progress here. It's still a dead even game, but I guess you do have to keep in mind that LFI have a Midas and a Doom.
Bro, if they can just win one team fight, you know? One team fight, they can just get wrecks. The heroes kill buildings so easily. They just need to make sure that they are progressing with items, get the BKB. I still think the BKB is very important. You want to have like, I think you want to have like triple, maybe 2 BKBs. Like the DP, because your DP you need to click your ulti and then run.
Silence, Ice Blast, lock him in position, goes for the TP, not gonna make it, that's a gem down! Very costly death for Schofield.
That's for dropping your stick.
Karma! Karma!
Yep. Yeah, so I was saying that they just need to, I think they need to just get all the BKBs up. DP, no BKB is fine because you can ulti and run in and pop your like pipe and whatnot. So he's still pretty tanky that way. And get a shield, some armor against the Tiny. But the other 2 heroes, you want to have BKB. The Luna and the Enigma.
BKB is also probably coming for LFY next. Monday's got one queued up. See if anyone else goes for one.
BKB is usually... because you have the status resist, you know, then you don't really want to buy a BKB.
Yeah, just get like more strength, like, you know, like a heart or something.
That's what people do. Yeah, they just get a heart.
Going for a cell, Monet jumping in, the courier dies to the cleave, and Monet will take down a cell as well.
I mean, the BKB doesn't... I mean, I guess it helps against all the small stuff.
They gotta respect this Tiny. Schofield, oh, really costing him.
Drop items, huh? Drop items, buddy.
Yeah,
drop items.
Ice Frog does not like item droppers, apparently. Monet will make short work of his buildings. He's at the point where he's a building demolisher too. Punching his way right through this Infamous defense.
Okay, so game is...
Is that Roche? I think that's Roche.
And a casual DD. It happens all the time. The DD outside the Roche.
But they're not going for it. They're afraid of Infamous.
They don't have what? What spells do they not have? No, they have everything. Just worry about like a combo in the pit. Because like I said, even with
you have the silencer, you know, like if you just sit back with him.
But even with the DD, they still don't do Roche fast. Their lineup doesn't do Roche fast.
Yeah, they have nothing else to really take it down.
No medallion. The Doom doesn't have the crit, the wolf pack aura or something. Doesn't have that.
Hurricane Pike complete on the AA.
Silencer is stuck at 32 for the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's probably not looking good going later either, because you really don't want to be in the middle of the fight.
You're gonna lose.
But you said 65, which by the way is not a possible value because you get 2 in. Your final answer was a 65, Winter. The people know. The people are listening, and they have my back on this, especially after all your rude comments earlier.
I said 50.
No, you followed up with a 65, and then a fat joke. So, you know, speaking of karma, serves you right. LFI are in position, still looking for openings here. Drop down some wards. Infamous. That swagger is a little lacking right now. They're a lot more scared to leave the base. Except for the Sand King. He seems to have no fear.
No fear, because he already lost his gem.
Nothing else to feed that matters. Just his life.
So, okay, triple BKB is up soon, right?
I'll take
Yeah, very soon. Enigma has also killed up a BKB. Right. I think this is their best timing. Once they get this triple BKB up, they should take a big fight after that and hopefully get Rex with this triple BKB.
Afu in the mid lane there. Oh, thinking about jumping him. Schofield wants to make a play, but this is a dangerous
He has
dive.
to EP and kill this guy if they want to kill. Because you need
That's
to kill
so-
and run away fast.
They don't have vision of 3 heroes though. That's a very risky maneuver.
I mean, that's
Ice
what
Blast
they
gonna-
did. That's what they did before, you know, when they were pushing top. Risky stuff.
Guess it can be spectacular or disastrous. Just depends on who happens to be in the fog. Alright, there's the tiny BKB.
Yep, they're losing a lot of their awards because of the gem that Mr. Sand King item dropper gave away.
Mr. Item Dropper. I mean, he learned from Katara, you know. It's...
Katara? The SF
Yeah.
guy?
Yeah, he's the infamous Item Dropper.
Oh, Katara is the Luna this game, right? He used to play mid.
Yeah.
Same guy.
Yeah. Here they go, straight into the pit. LFY, it's, as you mentioned, not the quickest Roche. Radiant Scan spots it out, but can you fight into the pit with the threat of that global and the BKBs still not ready on the Enigma? They're not coming in just yet, but they are starting to worm their way closer. Afu starts the fight blinking forward, but the Sand King blinks into the pit. It's a bit premature. He gets punched down. Yule Scepter there. It just hits the deck. It goes the way of Monet. Another death for Schofield. That's
More
3.
importantly, +2. Finally. He's 34 now.
Closing in on my 60 prediction.
No, closing in on my 50 prediction.
You're such a scumbag.
So the medallion allowed them to actually... It was still very slow though, to be honest. Even with the medallion.
Yeah, but it's like, it's crazy because Infamous drafted this like godly teamfight lineup and then they can't take teamfight. Seems like LFY just win them with the Silencer and the Doom.
That's what Silencer does against this kind of heroes. It was a... I don't know if it was just like a last minute adjustment for that to counter everything so that and then give Super some mid AA, but everything seems to work out well for them.
They've got... I guess they're close to the BKBs now.
They have... Don't they have all the BKBs? Oh, no, not yet.
Pepita, not yet. Yeah, he's pretty poor here on the Death Prophet. So the LFI are good in this like farming scenario with the tiny... Clears the creep so
catch,
quickly.
because they
The
have
Midas
this,
and the Doom.
No, it's because they have these 2 catchers, right? I said when they... In the previous game, LFI had the Sand King and the Bear Rider. This is what they were lacking in the game. They were not like creating good opportunities to catch and pick people off.
Schofield almost dying to the cleave from the tower hits. Monet still wants to fight. He's got the BKB. But Schofield's gonna wisely blink back to safety. It still feels like it's possible for Infamous to take a team fight, Winter. You know, they just have to be patient.
I think even with like a, let's say, at some point they're gonna have a maybe 10k gold deficit. Wow. Okay.
This is like synergy with the Ice Vortex.
That's a first.
Up. Sell down
Another
again.
pickoff.
Good pick by Monet.
Infamous needs to try to get their BKBs and group up. Like they need like sentries though. It's like they even with the gem earlier where they purchased it on the Sand King, but they still need like sentries in certain entrances. I think that's still important. You have the op sentry in the entrance into your jungle, at least like 2 sets. So that this Tiny can't really do stuff like that. It's like he's getting way too many pickoffs this game.
Well, they got a new gem. We'll see how long Schofield's able to hold on to this one.
The Sand King can't be everywhere, right? He's gonna be trying to push out the lanes, and then some other guy on the other side of the map is gonna be like farming some jungle or going somewhere to do something, and then they'll just get picked off.
They got eyes on Pepita. Doom is ready, and undoubtedly the Ice Blast coming in soon. Shivas comes through. good connection. Starts to run him down. Do they even bother at this point? Stops to eat a creep. BKB. Here we go. Swatting forward and will finish him off. It looks like one more auto attack gets the job done. But the BKB was used too early by Old Stinger, and the global's still in reserve. Silencer can turn this around instantly on the global. Yeah, say goodbye to your black hole. Stinger hasn't been able to do anything this game as far as that goes, but Super runs right into the meat grinder. He'll die. Seems they don't need it. Now the follow-up wards, Shackle, Revenge, but look at the base. Tiny shoved the wave all the way in, so they won't be able to push past this point. A 3-for-1 there.
Dude, that guy was so tanky. The pipe and the magic resist talent, and on top of that, DP is an intelligence hero, so she has 14% extra magic resist. That's why the Doom took so long to kill him.
I felt like they could have gotten that kill without risking, you know, the AAs and Silencer.
You're actually right about something. They didn't use the blast on it.
Yeah, it was available, right? I don't think it was on cooldown.
Just didn't use it for that kill. I think they felt like they got it, but DP is a really tanky hero now. Thanks to the talents and the extra magic resist.
Could be a long game. We'll see. But both teams have that pushing potential, but both teams also go very well late.
You're just saying that because of the 34 silencer.
I mean, come on, dude. He hasn't gotten any in a long time. I've given up. I'm quitting. Plus, you cheated anyway, so.
What? I said 50 and you tilted me to make me say 65.
Oh, so if you tilt, it doesn't count?
Because you did it on... it was your fault.
Okay. But I have the record is out there. You know, anyone who wants to can do the research. Get the real scoop. I mean, is there a point where there's like a timer for either team Winter? Like they both on paper have such good late game.
Yeah, not really. I think both teams are comfortable. If I'm on the Radiant side, like, oh, we have Enigma. I'm not scared of going late game.
Inflame, he's in pretty far, but he's also very tanky on a Cell tries ultimate position, but the rest of the team does not want to fight this. Shaman in danger. Pipe comes through, Shivas will connect, though he walks back into it. But the BKB timing, Schofield whips on the stun, that's a clean kill on the Shaman. Now they need to back away. Afu wants to go back in, though.
It's okay, no -2. And they lost the Doom BKB. Doom uses BKB charge. They might be able to fight here.
Boulder Smash starts it off. Luna follow-up Avalanche. Can they lock her down? Chasing in again. The Doom's still ready. They get the Doom up, but not before the Eclipse. Inflame too late on that one. Monet's backing off the whole team in a full-scale retreat. Pepita committing the ultimate as well. Death Prophet chases forward, looks for more. Tries to bring down that Earth Spear. Rolls directly onto her, but they get to work clubbing. The black hole is available, and he lets it go. The instant global cancel DDC on point again, but they're just winning the raw punching battle as Monet is in the danger zone. He'll fall. Schofield almost dead, almost about to drop too. Kataro shrines up, tries to turn this one. Schofield, can he be the hero or will he be the GOAT? It's now just the Lady Luna duking it out against 3, pushed away by Super. The Glade's bouncing all over the place. Almost does it! Almost does it! Ties in the end. Gems hitting the deck. Doom stays alive, and a full 5-man wipe for LFY.
He had so much money in the bank. If he had something extra, if he bought something, I think he would have actually killed all 3 of them.
Like he had literally any item in the game.
Look at him, he has so much money.
Well, Doom just got a little more money with that. Blinks in, snipes the courier. Silencer up to 42, Winter.
Bro, Shadow Shaman didn't even get to do anything that fight, and they still almost won the fight. Yeah, 42, yeah. 8 more to 50 and I'll win.
Ooh, that was a lot of gold in the Luna Bank, though. 8K. Like, it's one thing to say for buyback, but
I think
he's got buyback for days.
Maybe he had 5K or 6K, then he got gold for killing the other 2 heroes.
Mm-hmm.
But still, you could have had an extra item. Sell the Mask of Madness, maybe get a Satanic. Oh no, disassemble it for the Satanic. I think he definitely would have lived if he had a Satanic.
I mean, he almost lived just with the Mask of Madness, you know, so.
Yeah, and he's 25 talent, the 25% lifesteal.
Yeah, we're getting to that point. Even little old DDC is level 20.
Little DDC is level 20. Yeah.
Blink in, the map control, a little bit favorable for LFY here. Still no black hole cooldown ready. They don't have to doom for 5 seconds, so blink to safety.
Arcane Rune. Who gets to...
Pick it up and immediately global.
But this A has a... I don't know what this A is gonna do apart from... Like, he has all this network, but I feel like he won't be dishing out much apart from the...
Pretty useless in all likelihood, you know?
Yeah. I don't think he can man fight, like he can't really stand and fight.
Pretty sure this was the build that Sumail went, or pretty similar when he was the mid AA. Yeah. I remember he went for Mjolnir, I'm fairly certain.
Oh, Dandy was the guy who actually went Hex, right? He went Hex.
But he was all, like, the EGO was also stomping that game really hard.
Kotaro? BKB?
Global comes out, the Doom gets off his BKB, the auto attacks are shredding him though, he's nearly down, Inflame has been slayed, and that is an opening for Infamous towards the pit, the Roche is up, the whole Insta cancelled, oh no! They do still find the Earth Spirit, maybe they don't need the Black Hole, maybe the Black Hole is a red herring.
I mean the whole game, that's not like many, like... Black Holes that were useful.
Oh my god. But Tiny, you know, he's hitting buildings. That Shaman TP's in. BKB clumps him down, punches him to death. See you later.
You have a black hole now?
Oh, Monet going for the buildings. No, they're not going to chase any further.
Okay. He wants to get the tower.
Oh, you know, he wants old Stinger here. Give him a little punch. Avalanche off the mark. Now he's got a back. TP's coming through from the Luna. Has that Scotty slow.
Oh,
the body blocks are there.
Bro,
but
are
no,
you
too much body blocking. Not too much or he might just die. Now they get the slow on him. The double slow. Ice Blast there. Not gonna matter. Down goes the Tiny.
Carry. Hey, let's go. Grab him. Grab him.
All right. This is where you know, throw the Mjolnir on yourself, go battle mode with this Luna. Sad time. Silencer comes in. DDC will offer himself as a sacrifice, perhaps. Force Staff Yules to cancel. Chase him out, and they get the slow, and that will be the death of Ser DDC as well.
Oh, what a buddy, man. What a buddy.
But super lived. And he's almost near his next item.
I'll be sure to do that for you next time, you know, when you're in trouble.
Just run in and feed so I can live as a hero that doesn't do much mid.
Okay, he has his Satanic now. Okay, he's not gonna die anymore. So he has, what, how many % life steal? 25 plus... So it's 250% when he pops steal.
Yeah, they need to lock that Luna down. Roche is up. Here comes the Ice Butt. Oh, misses. I don't know how you missed the Roche bit.
I mean, I don't think it matters, I guess.
Probably doesn't matter anyway, like you said.
Gosh.
Roll in, goes for the steal off, who gets it?
What? He
grabs the Aegis! How did that happen?
That's the same move again.
Rolls out, blinks out, gets away. Oh, this game might have just been extended by 10 more minutes. Afu, oh, just trolling Infamous here. He will be caught, cornered, caged, and dealt with. In all likelihood, 2-hero Boulder Smash tries to roll, silence. Well, that's one. Can they get him the second time?
Of course they can. Oh no!
Blink Dagger and Force. Blink Dagger and Force. Force. Oh, he's done for. But it was worth it.
How does this?
How does Afu always do this? Like, this guy is relentless. The god of the Roche pit.
Well, Infamous didn't take that for account. They just took Roshan, 2 heroes dead, too calm. They weren't ready for like a steal.
I wasn't ready for a steal. It looked like a guaranteed Roche.
You were freaking snoozing.
Excuse you. I was busy counting the silencers in.
What, 42? 44?
Still 42. BKB, but I don't know if that gets him out of here. The TP, though, that should be enough. Away to safety. So, 44 minutes in. What's her score? 35 to 29?
I have an idea, but this guy is going Refresher. I was kind of thinking how the Enigma is going to be able to use his black hole.
Bait out the global with the first one.
You buy A on this. Because it purges. Then you run in. And they global. I don't know if that's going to be a thing.
I don't think Silencer's getting a Refresher anytime soon. Oh, actually, I say that. He's got 4,000 gold. Alright, well, maybe he could. If he's going Hex.
Even Aghanims could be good on Silencer because he has the range right now, the attack range, and they have so many BKBs. Could be useful after the hex, like you'd be a secondary damage dealer.
Hunting Private Schofield, but he's away.
Oh, the guy, the item dropper, is the guy.
Will he be redeemed down the stretch here?
Only if they win.
All is forgiven then.
Okay, so still anyone's game at this point, 45 minutes in. Best game we had so far, Mr. Gorman?
Yeah, definitely the best. Maybe not the most
Okay,
polished game, but
yeah, not in terms
the
of
most
like,
entertaining for sure.
Yeah, not in terms of like mistakes or whatever, but very
fun.
Game.
It's a game after all.
Well, thanks, Captain Hindsight. It's a game. Not like we didn't know that.
After juking around here in the jungle, in comes Monet. You can see Infamous are starting to get ready for these like sneaky little plays in the trees. They dropped on the Tinker Ward.
He got his refresher. He's finally gonna land a useful black hole.
But Doom has a refresher now.
Then he needs a Lincoln. Oh shit, he needs a Lincoln now.
But then there's also the Silencer. You know, there's a global end to Dooms.
Then don't pick Enigma. Oh. He wants Octarian, he wants Lincoln. Okay, Octarian and Lincoln. He has 2.5k gold. Another 5k gold more to go. Actually no, 6k more gold to go. How many minutes? Another 10. Actually no, maybe 6-7 minutes with the Midas. Okay, that's the plan, LD. Octarian plus Lincolns, and then you'll see black holes that will win the game.
Okay, so we're almost there. You know, he's getting close.
Jeez, he didn't even go for the cooldown reduction. He went for the goal. Like I think when you get Midas, you go for cooldown reduction. But if you don't have Midas, you go for the goal. Because the cooldown reduction helps the Midas, so you still get more gold.
That's a good point.
Yeah, I actually don't agree with this 15 talent choice. When you have a Midas.
Oh, I agree with this from LFY though. They find Kataro. And they probably bring him down. Oh yeah, one more side of that club.
Okay, no, he has buyback.
Okay. Well, how sad would that be if he goes from not spending his gold when he had 8,000 to not having buyback when he needs it? Then you really couldn't win.
He's still plus 42. He didn't get int.
You sound way too happy about that. Here comes the push. Monet looking to break the base, has the BKB still available. There's still 2 Dooms ready for this upcoming fight. It's uphill sledding for Infamous, that is for damn sure. Cheese on the DP. Ward's getting dropped, but Monet, he's almost brought the tower down. First Doom, just the zoning Doom, but the turn still comes. The Schofield jumping in, he gets snared up by the Ancient Apparition, locks him in position there. Now the chase forward, blinking in, this Doom knows no fear. Maybe he should have a little, because Schofield wants his sweet, sweet vengeance, but with the Lotus, he's not gonna go.
And they pop refresher, so is this time? Time to make a play when Luna is up.
Yeah, they held the line without having to use the buyback.
Anima went for Aether Lens. Oh, there goes the late game dream.
What's the idea with the Aether Lens?
So you can cast Black Hole from a far range and hope you don't get affected by Global Silence rule. No, I really don't understand. Just a blink for the... I mean, it just allows him to get an easier blink stun, I guess. Because he feels like Black Holes are really difficult, so he wants to be more useful in other spells. I don't know.
Get a Daedalus.
What?
I don't know. I just think it's a hard Enigma game. Like, it's, you know, even if he went for the optimal items or what you might think are, it's still like Doom Silencer. You know, it's still very possible to shut him down anyway.
You still have to do what you need to do to win the game with the Lincoln's Octarian. I mean, Lincoln's is definitely something that he needs.
See if he gets it at any point. Old Stinger still has not bought it.
Okay, so any new items on? Oh, that's the new item. AA has BKB. Since when he had BKB?
He had a Hex queued up, but I guess he went back for the BKB. 10-second duration. He's also got 6k in the bank.
Yeah, I'm seriously looking at the AA talents. I've never actually taken notice of AA 20 and 25 talents. He took the Ice Blast kill threshold instead of the 4 charge of cold. So they have more
Seems like the safer choice for there's like a lot more likelihood that will be useful
4
than
charge cold feet? Dude, 4 charge cold feet.
I mean, this is a right-click AA. He doesn't need more cold feet. He just needs to thwack them.
You freeze them and you hit them. Isn't that useful?
That could be cool. Here they go. Blink in. Doom again. Looking for the initiation. But here comes the Enigma. Black hole. Insta-cancel. Goes for the refresh, but he gets doomed. He won't have a second chance. He's out of the fight for a long time, but they're taking the fight anyway. The Exorcism's going healthily. The Doom has to turn tail and run. The Epicenter coming through. Schofield. Great damage done there. DDC in a lot of trouble. Super in a lot of trouble. Gets nuked down. It seems like as long as the Tiny's dead, they can just take the head-on fight and it won't matter. And then Schofield with the sick snipe burrow strike. The MLG play is coming out. I would say that's some sweet, sweet redemption there, Winter.
Yep.
And Infamous might just have the opening to go high ground now.
2 buybacks, only 2 buybacks. They're gonna force the buybacks. Force the buybacks and maybe take the fight. They have another black hole. Oh, there's no Doom. There's no global. Okay, this is the black hole. LD, this is the black hole that will end
the black hole of destiny. No, he's got the refresher up in 8 seconds, so maybe not. But if he catches the Doom,
okay, all he needs to do is just black hole the Doom. Okay.
And don't forget to BKB. He blinks in. Do they go? They try to lock down the Sandcade to punish him. There's the hole! The black hole of dreams! Sweet, sweet old Stinger pulls it out.
No one died?
And no one dies. How sad is that? But the glaives are still bouncing. They look to get the Schofield revenge kill. He gets. They throw the Lincolns on him. We'll back away to safety. They get the Hex on the Doom. They want to get the hell out, but I don't know if they get away with their Luna. Locking him in position. The Infernal Blade doing good work. She gets cold feeted up. The Doom used to again. It feels like this guy always has a damn Doom ready. And Tiny, it's club time. He's got 3. He might have 4. They've all got buybacks, and they're gonna need to use them. Pepita. Senorita, you ain't getting out of this one, my friend. Oh, unless Monet goes the other way. He's going to TP. He wants to go bottom. He's trying to get a late of Rex here as a trade. He's going to get the Enigma kill. 2 sick plays from him. Pepita's still in danger. He'll go down anyway. LFY going for the jugular. 3 buybacks forced out from Infamous. Oh my goodness. What just happened, Winter?
Dota 3? Late game Dota, that's late game Dota, man. Buybacks, you know, getting racks, suicide. Like, racks don't even matter so much now. Because the game is already too long. It's more about who has more buybacks and who has more racks. And there's a 1 melee racks advantage. But Infamous have 2 lanes exposed. And Roche is up. Who's got their ults ready? Walking right into the Hex is the Silencer. They need that Global. He's still alive, though. On the low ground, they cage in the Doom. The Global comes through. The Eclipse raining down, but he BKBs it off. Stands his ground. Tries to back away to safety. To the left goes off Fu. They commit so many ults, but the Roche can be taken by the Exorcism. Do they even want to go for it? They're shrining up. LFY are looking to go back in. They're going to take this fight, Winter. They're going to charge at Infamous Schofield. A lot of heroes that can't afford to be caught right now. Only the Doom with buyback. He walks right into fall 5! Oh, he's dead. The Roche is not even dead. They've been very indecisive during this time. There's a refresher shard ripe for the plucking. And LFY might just take it. Monet lobs out a tree. Threatening to sell. I mean,
I don't know.
Oh, Arcane Root! Oh my god!
I can feel the anxiety in your voice.
They have no buybacks on anyone. They use all their buybacks already.
So yeah, everyone's used it except for Doom and Silencer, who doesn't have the gold. So a death here is as close to permanent as you're gonna get in late game Dota. And Acel, he's gonna test that theory. First one caught out, but more importantly, it's Kintaro. Ice Blast there. They're mauling him. This Luna needs help. She needs it soon. Implicts the Enigma, but he gets hexed. He gets controlled. Club in time. Oh, this is why you don't item drop before the game is fully over. Pepita now, BKB, head to the north. Imagine LFY go for this kill. That'll be a full 5-man wipe. Nobody having the buyback, but hey, he can stall. He can buy some time. Doom's like, let's go hit buildings, guys, but Afu has other plans. It's DDC who has to shove in that middle lane, and finally they'll cut him off at the pass, TP over to the shrine. Cage, the Death Prophet, and well, her namesake, the death shall be her sooner or later. Tries to go for the TP out, cancels that one. Spirit Siphons keep her alive, really taking a long time to kill, but Monet taking little time and shoving in this top lane. They will get the DP kill. More importantly, they're going to get Mega Creeps here, if not just a straight throne takedown, Winter. Oh, how the tides have turned.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
I mean, Infamous still, they gave us a good game.
Radiant's top barracks
I mean, that was they shouldn't like try to. I don't know why the black hole didn't kill anyone in the middle. I thought someone's gonna die and they're gonna get the Rex cleanly and back out.
They're going to try to stall this out. They've got reinforcements for Schofield in 30 seconds. Oh, they don't have the time. GG is the call. Infamous really gave this one away. LFY, some great plays. Gotta credit Afu for that amazing Aegis snipe that
middle tower is under attack.
undoubtedly changed the complexion of the game, but this hurts. And could end up.
Aye. Still, LFI did have like a very shaky showing in this game against Infamous. They are kind of like the